Seattle would upset game 1. Alright, to game 2.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's game 2 of the NLDS between the San Francisco.
This is good. This little delay in getting the game started will let me get some ice cream, so I have something to snack on while my legs barely allow me to move.
Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome.
Really want something to drink, but I didn't get a drink before the stream. So, regardless of how long this game goes, if it goes 2 hours, fine. It is what it is. And depending on what happens, I'll talk about how the next stream is going to shape up. But I can guarantee you this. At the end of Sunday, when I go to sleep, baseball, this franchise will be done. Be a good feeling, an awkward feeling, but I will finish this postseason regardless if it goes the distance.
Closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 St. Louis Cardinals.
I have not much ice cream left, but just enough to hold me over for the duration of this game. Probably go walk to McDonald's after this and go grab a soda.
And briefly,
grab a large soda for $1 and then call it a night.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on Cameron Maybin. This is the guy you wanted to play when the game is on the line. He thrives in
Jared Parker.
It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
That was his record last season, 11-12. Great ERA, and you look at that, that's pretty sad. And then this season, he wins the Cy Young.
Watching how he goes about his business. He gets himself ready for every start, and he has a game plan. I'm curious to see how he's going to attack this lineup today with the game plan he's put together.
Oh, I got a decent amount of ice cream.
All right, here's how the Cards line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
Yo, DeMarco, what's up, dude?
What I love about his game is he's fearless on the pivot. He will hang in there, take a hit, and still get rid of the ball.
I'd be pissed if I had an ERA of 3.12 and had a losing record. I'd be looking at my team like, look, guys, score some damn runs for me. That means I'm pitching 6 innings and giving up 2 runs a game. Come on. It annoys me because technically it's supposed to be 89 cents, but they raised the price and then they tax it. Like, really? You can't just give me $1?
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
You just can't just take the $1 and be happy with that?
2-0. Not the warmest night you'll see around here.
Wind blowing out to the left, that could be a bad thing. A prediction, huh? I'm scared, but be my guest. Go ahead.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Here it is on 3-1. Hard hit ball to second.
A break.
Is there.
I didn't want to throw a fastball. $2, okay. Never mind, won't complain. I walk it back. I happily walk it back.
His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez, 0 for 4. I
just realized this game probably isn't going to end. Whoa. Whoa, Carlos.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away.
You need to calm down, dude. Strike zone, my friend.
To open up the outside. Showing us early.
Carlos must be nervous.
Had him out in front there as he takes
This is what I expected out of out of Reyes.
After you've just brushed the guy back, the hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
1-1 home now to Crawford. Fastball that just misses inside.
Hey, 6-2, I'll take that.
Inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And this one's chopped foul.
It's interesting for me. This is, let's be honest, a must-win is when you literally have your back against the wall.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's
as in,
3-2.
you're down to your elimination game. But I realize if I do lose this game,
driven down the left field line, will it stay fair? It will as it heads to the corner.
Baumgartner pitches next,
Around first, heading for 2.
and that's going to be a difficult game. They win that game, they're up 2-1.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Coming to the plate now, Buster Posey. And
that's what he does.
Guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Really have to be careful going the other way with the wind, because it could affect the ball. But we got to get ahead in the count. Got to hit the zone, buddy. Without going over the middle. Oh, thank God he's taking a pitch.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
One out and a runner on second base.
Got to spot that two-seamer. It's an important pitch.
There's a swing and a
you spotted it all right.
To right field, and that is off the wall in right field. Throwing to second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
I was a two-seamer now supposed to be in, and that hung over the middle of the plate. That'll happen.
Yeah, take a look at ball one.
Man, I can't get past
can't hit the strike zone. He can't. It's not even hitting the strike zone right now. It's just spotting his pitches. He's so far off right now.
Runner at second here with one man out. Ripped on the ground to first. And
let's try to minimize it to 1.
But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Third baseman number 8, Mike Moustakas.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and standing in the left-handed hitter.
Keep throwing that two-seamer, because at some point it's going to have to be. I'm going to have to work that into this game.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. So let's take a peek at the umpire.
If he had 5 pitches, it wouldn't be so bad. 3 pitches, it makes it a little more important at some point that pitch is useful.
Tendency to be pretty effective with Matthew Ross back there. Look, there's no doubt he's a pitcher's umpire. If I was pitching in this game, I'm sending him a taxi, making sure he gets there safe.
Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Alright, I think I'm done with the two-seamer for this at-bat. We'll go elsewhere. I just need to see. I need to hit the zone, get the confidence of that pitch up. Alright, get the ball. Thank you.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline.
Damn it.
But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Men on third with 2 down. Grounded up the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. In to score the runner from third.
Nope. We're going to have to score a couple of runs this game. Well, there's your 2 right there.
It gives them a 2-0 lead early. When you get good pitchers, man, you got to take it to them and take them out of the game early before they settle in.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder, Hyun-Soo Kim. As the first pitch to him is through a called strike 1.
No reason to panic just yet. It's still early in the game. 27 outs to work with. We were going to have to score anyway. Now we just have to score 3. Well, first we got to score 2.
Oh, 1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike.
Not the start I wanted for him, though.
Second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. A changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in the right place to throw strikes.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up.
All right, finally out the first.
And
let's see what we can do on our side.
So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Giants 2 and the Cardinals nothing.
Derek Law.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Gotta get more production though, for sure, from the bats. You're not going to win too many games with only 2 people on your team getting hits. So the onus is on everybody else to be productive.
I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me, and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Derek Law will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
All right, can we get it going here, please?
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Giants. And I'm looking out there in the outfield, Cameron Maven. This young man's got galloping, loping strides. He can play center, left, right. He goes and gets it.
All right, Dyson, I need you to get on base, be the table setter. Can't have you being unproductive.
Here's Gerard Dyson. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Gerard Dyson.
Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Two and 0 now.
All right, 2-0. Similar start last game. Think we started 3-0 and then 3 straight strikes. See, the Mets are going to tie this series up. They're up 7-0.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I'm pretty surprised by the location.
Talk about some destruction.
Pitches. The book on him is that
that's how you answer.
Pretty well.
Mariners are beating Cleveland. Astros are beating the Red Sox.
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Little tapper down the first baseline. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Set to deal on 2-2. Again, he sends it out.
I'll live with that. Keep that bat alive.
Another 2-2 offering. This is hit the other way out toward.
Should have laid off. That's probably a ball.
For it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Let's see. It was. That was ball 3.
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Back up the middle.
4-4 ended NLDS. Thank you.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball.
Hot bat.
Box score, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
MVP. Now it just got super quiet.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Like, it's completely quiet. Like, yeah, we're just gonna let him come up to bat here, let the music play, not say anything, which I like the song a lot, which is why I switched it. It's currently my favorite song. So
fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
I'm cool with that sign. I'll take a pick.
The 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Maben is there. 2 gone.
Wrong part of the ballpark.
Back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series.
Well, they just ruined it. The Mets came back and won, really? I mean, the Dodgers came back and won. That's terrible.
In this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Actually, no, the Dodgers had home field. What am I talking about?
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take.
What'd you miss? You missed me giving up 2 runs.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, that's the pitch.
Or was it a double to left? A double to right to score the guy, make it 1-0, and then a single, RBI single, to make it 2. That's all right though. Still a long game.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Not going down without a fight.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, the pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now.
Reed Comstock.
In now, Reed Comstock as he takes.
Sorry, it's a long game.
It's 0-1. It's a good first inning RBI.
Not super worried.
Corners and 2 gone. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Runners at the corners.
Set me up for that one. I was hoping that would bounce away and take my run. Move Grichuk into scoring position.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Just off the inside.
Walking him is dangerous because Jed Jerko is a lot of power. You could make it a 4-2 game very quickly.
He can drive right here.
Here's the 3-1. Now a swing and a ball high in the air over toward foul ground.
Thank you.
And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
If I had confidence to only send the runner on first, I would, but I don't.
He could have a good shot of
I get too nervous about making a mistake and sending the guy on third too, so I've made that happen a couple times, unfortunately.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit to short. There is Crawford. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass.
Same way the last game started.
Cards strand a couple.
Productive in the first inning, but don't get anything to show for it.
At the plate, Jarrett Parker will match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
Number 6, Jarrett Parker.
All right. Hopefully Carlos has settled down a little bit. Had a really rough first inning. Balls all over the place.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And the changeup is way low that time.
I do not want to throw anything outside the Parker because Parker killed me on stuff on the outer half
This is flared out towards second.
last game.
Throw to first will be in time, and
Hell, he kills non-inner stuff too, but it's the lesser of evils.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get a
Good job,
set,
Colton.
so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in now, Brady Gordon. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Dyson.
All right.
Now, and he has it.
Much smoother start to the inning.
The pitcher number 64.
And it helps to get the pitcher up, so we're going to go right to the two-seamer and try to build that confidence.
Plate, Derek Law. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says
He will get all two seams.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strike.
And if you see the confidence, I'll hold for a second. If you see the confidence in the other pitches, slider looks really good. Four seam and circle change are decent. Get that two seam up to 50%. And we should be ready to go for the next couple innings with this guy.
Giants down in order. They're up 2-0.
Alright, for me, 8-9-1.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well,
You already have 9. I'm sure it'll go down.
He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
0-1 count and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
It's 11:30 and I'm only in the second inning. Jeez. This might be a longer stream than I thought. I'm going to have to make some adjustments to time next time around.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
The shadow made it look like it was fair. Or it would have hit the pole. That's what it seemed.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it.
Just missed one. Usually when that happens, you get out. You don't get on base.
Another 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward
You damn sure don't hit a home run. That one's gonna sting.
One away.
Batting 7, second baseman.
Damn it. Oh yeah, I'm thinking Jed was batting 8, he's batting 6. I moved, forgot.
Colton Wong will stand in. First delivery to him on the way. And a ball 1-0.
A gift. I hope Colton has a good game because next time he's not playing. I need to have Peralta play because of Bumgarner pitching.
And here's the pitch. Oh, and he had him guessing.
Bumgarner presents problems. I have to leave Dyson in. Brantley actually hits lefties okay. Carpenter clearly is going to hit. I have to make some decisions on what I'm going to do with my lineup.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first.
I thought it was too. Like when I saw the way that the shadow was going, I just knew for sure that I was going to hit the pole. I'm like, all right, cool, 2-1. I was actually leaning forward, waiting for the sound, and then I just got him stopping. Like, damn it.
Ball 1.
Bottom of strike zone is not a strike. Good to know. Means I can lift my bat a little bit.
1-0 count. Here it is. Fastball stays.
If you want to walk Diaz, I'm cool with that. Worst case scenario for me is Diaz getting out. Best case is Diaz getting on base and getting to clear the pitcher spot going to the third.
3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
But more importantly, again, the pitch count. Look at Law. He doesn't have a lot of stamina. I'm very aware of that.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. They walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out.
So why I'm trying to be a little more patient, because this is the guy that I can kill a bullpen with.
You never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Carlos Martinez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
He'll be at 35 pitches minimum, I think.
If they try to climb the ladder even more on the
I think you'll at least give him one ball.
Runner on first with 2 away.
And then we go from there.
Cold strike, 0-2.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually.
Carlos getting a hit would be trolling. I'll take it though.
And you know that's his out pitch.
33 pitches through 2 innings. A little less than half his stamina.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Yeah.
One left for the Cardinals.
Not like that's a surprise. So, 2 innings.
Here's Cameron.
We're both starting the third with our leadoff guy. Unfortunately for me, they have 2 runs. I do not.
And the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Same spot in the orders,
Into the windup,
but they have production in the run column.
There's ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straight.
And 2-seamer gets out. I'll take it. Instead, once a 2-seamer gets going, he's hard to hit. The 2-seamer and the circle change, same motion, difference clearly in speed.
So 1 gone here in the San Francisco third, and stepping in the slick fielding shortstop.
I went outside with off speed. Well, it was off speed. I think we'll give him fastballs.
Well,
It's
he's
not
really
bad.
peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
The windup and the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that 2-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Ooh, good changeup, just missed
There we go.
He just missed on that changeup.
Not exactly where I wanted it,
Got 2
but
strikes
close.
on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea.
Ready on 1 and 2.
I'll do the same pitch. We go the other way.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down.
All right.
In the third.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. What does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express.
The things you can do when you're not behind in the count.
Here's Buster Posey now. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
When you're ahead in the count, everything is on the table. When you're behind, you're limited because you're worried about. I probably could have got there, but I didn't want to take the risk.
As it finds the outfield grass.
Well, there's a little 2-out base hit. Maybe start a little 2-out rally. Now he's giving up some runs. He's a little vulnerable. We've seen him give up runs already in this game. So maybe this is a start of something big.
Stepping in and ready for another shot.
So I went to Ralph's. I have $1 in my car too. Otherwise I'd have to charge it, which is slightly silly, but I don't really have any cash on me. I just have $1 in change. So the change is in the car too, so I can just grab $1.25, boom, done. Yo, what up, Jazz? Welcome back, dude.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one.
As you can see in the upper left, we won game 1, a 3-0 win. They got out to a quick start, 2 runs in the first inning off of Carlos before he settled down, or he seemed settled down. So we got some work to do.
Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Giants lead 1, but they're on top 2-0.
You hit your new boss. Never a good thing.
Ready for another chance?
And I know, like I know where, but I don't want to say specifically. But I know that DeMarco definitely lives in the East Coast.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball
And
1.
again, we're gonna look at the pitch count. I'll show. He's at 35 pitches. You look at his energy. Ideally, if we could get to him now,
1-0 pitch on the way.
it'd be great.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it.
Get this guy out the game while getting a run or 2 off of him and make them have to go to the bullpen.
That fastball, nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
1-1, here it comes. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he.
Ah, that's lame.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch.
I hate when people do that. It's like they don't. It's like they're not giving the people that you have there a chance.
And the pitch on 2-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Lifted the other way.
And up again.
Center. Maben is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Brantley is 4 for 4 so far in the NLDS. 3 for 3 in a walk last game, and a single so far today in this one.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Astros increased their lead to 3. Indians tied it. Mets still killing them.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though.
Extra base hit would be nice. Hell, I'll just settle for getting on base if it's a walk. I don't care. Law might make it 4 innings.
Here comes the 2-1 to Brantley. Hard hit to the left side, but striking it out there is short. And that will become a...
Yeah, Jazz, I don't like when people do that. It's like you have to, like... I feel like a lot of people do it because they say it's because they trust the people that they bring in. It's like, no, like, you can build that with the people that are already there.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strike.
All right.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And did he go around?
Yep, Kritchik.
No, he did not. Ball 2.
2 power bats up.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
The shift. Otherwise, it would have been a hit.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail things here 2-0. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now.
All right, to the 4th we go.
To begin the 4th.
Third baseman, number 8.
Well, hopefully things will end up getting better. Job market is difficult enough as it is these days. Don't need anything making life harder, you know?
Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Brantley. And
A few times that the outfield shift actually works.
The left fielder, number 25.
Though technically I think Dyson would have been able to get to that ball anyway.
Stepping up to the plate, Hyun-Soo Kim comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can
Giving up 2 runs is not good enough to me, trust me. If it was 0-0, I'd feel a lot better about you saying that.
Fouled into the seats down the left field line. Into the
When you're losing, doesn't matter.
Pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
I mean, obviously I know he's having a good game. He's settled down after that first inning.
And no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are
Pitching like the Cy Young that he is.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box, Jarrett Parker.
Dangerous dude.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip.
I'll keep my fingers crossed for you, man. So now I was supposed to have I was supposed to have a job performance review, but my boss had a doctor's appointment, and she said that she was going to cancel it because she forgot about it. It's like, okay. So when I got to work today, he's like, so by the way, your job performance review, we're going to have to hold off until tomorrow on that. Like, okay. I just assumed it's because it was busy, but she said canceling her appointment would cost $75, and like, no offense, I'm not willing to give them $75. Like, yeah, okay. I wouldn't either.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And another foul ball.
He's going to make me work for this out. Like I said, this guy has been a pain in my ass. Tempted to walk him just on principle.
Here's another 2-2. Now he drops a
Backdoor.
changeup and strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
Just know something. I had both my hits in the first inning.
After a single this first time up.
So they should probably have someone throwing in the pin. I want to see if it's lefty, righty, and who it is. No one.
First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there, they still managed to get the out at first. What a play.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
So digging in now, Reed Comstock. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Pretty lame.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This one for Crawford is short. Throw to first.
His being tired doesn't matter. He still pitched lights out, so it doesn't make a difference.
Here's Jed Jerko now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Could be a 2-1 game if his ball would have been fair or hit the pole.
Here's the first pitch to him. A cold strike on the inside corner.
That's one of those pitches you just float over.
Making a big difference right now.
99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
Now a flare out toward right center. And Dozier will put this one away to retire the side. Down go the Redbirds on a mirror.
Us being tired doesn't mean anything. He's just still getting outs.
2-0. Striding in once again, Brady Gordon. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Brady Gordon.
It's gonna be a tough decision. That was 7. Now 6, so I have 7, 8, 9 up. If I don't get anything going, do I leave in Carlos or do I take him out? Assuming he's still pitching well. Yeah, it's 2-0.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Pitch count looking pretty good.
And he misses with it 1-1.
Oh, that sucks, man. Online games, online gamers can be so hit or miss. I remember playing SOCOM on the PS2, how friendly people were. People worked together. Yeah, you had a few assholes, but for the most part, people worked together and were super friendly.
And that is through.
Then you get Call of Duty. Boy, that changed in a hurry.
Now it's time to play some baseball. Are you gonna bunny
I feel like there's some other game on the PS2 where people were kind of silly.
It gets fun now.
Into the box now, Derek Law, and he pops up the bunt attempt. There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out. And he will surely be back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Center fielder number 9.
Because I think it's just kind of like how people tweet and say stuff like, whether you go to gaming sites, sports sites, anything with message boards, people get behind a keyboard and they feel really comfortable saying whatever they want because there are no repercussions. They say things that they wouldn't say to a person in real life because they fear what a potential, what potential reaction a person may have. I'm not saying it has to be physical, but it's a lot different. It's like, to me, I guess, it's a different analogy. It's like shooting someone and stabbing someone. I feel like it's easier to shoot and pull a trigger from a distance because it's less personal, as opposed to having to get up and actually physically make the motion of stabbing a person. I feel like that would be harder to do, and it's the same thing with talking. It's a lot easier to say something on behind a keyboard, behind a microphone, where you can be completely anonymous. That's a super weird analogy, but hard inside, and you got it, and hit it pretty well. Now we're in trouble.
Ready once again, Brandon Crawford, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger.
All right, we gotta get someone going, so I can't let this get out of control.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
That's a different way to put it, yeah. Closest thing I could think of off the top of my head. And seeing how I work in a job that revolves around death, unfortunately, death tends to come up in a lot of my...
Sharp ground ball to third. There is Jerko. Pro gets him, 2 down.
I thought he caught it. Oh, that's a terrible break for me. That's a double play ball. I thought he caught it. That's why I didn't even throw it.
In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Delivery.
But we get out of the inning anyway. Please catch a good chick, please.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning.
Oh, what a troll song. Sometimes don't we wish we all could do that? Like, hey, what's up? I'm Sammy33. So, would you call me yesterday? You wanna try that again? Stand-up mortician. Guys, no energy. None.
Now time is
anyone in their bullpen? No. If we get hot against this guy real quick, there's not a damn thing they can do.
Here's the first offering. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. 1-0.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not
Look,
sure
we're losing.
To be
that ball's not going to kill you. Well, it's 96, never mind.
Beware.
The 1-0 delivery. checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to.
We need to get a run this inning. This man's
that was
pooped.
way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball.
I wanted to swing, but I figured I would give him the opportunity to throw a ball.
A blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball. They can get something going, but they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get.
And yet, obviously, Jazz, as a Kentucky fan, but as a sports fan in general, I saw about Patino. Awkward. Very solid movie.
Maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
And that'll bring up the Ledmus Diaz. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hello, General. How's it going?
1-0 pitch on the way. And he misses again, 2-0.
I'm
sure Jazz could give you a more detailed explanation than me, since he's a Cardinal fan.
Stay patient, but you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
Nobody out, runner on first.
The sex scandal was tough enough to deal with, and I actually found that kind of hilarious. Which, unfortunately, is, I feel like I'm a dick for saying that. But basically, the thing is that his staff sent $100,000 to a recruit who committed during the summer.
Don't let him off the hook.
So I think he's a really good coach, and he's a good people person, and I feel like he's a guy that would, you'd, as a adult, as a parent, you'd want, like, he's going to put your kid in the best situation to be successful. He's a great coach. No denying that. It's just with the scandals, it just makes it a little difficult. Now, this man has no energy. Don't do this to me, game.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Tapper up the line.
Damn it, that was ball 4.
Goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Once again, a 3-2. Runner going a second time. Taking for strike. Far too late.
Just trust the wrong people, yeah.
They ran the risk of a strike him out, throw him out play there, but that was a good job of getting in there successfully. On 3-2, there's a decent chance the hitter puts the ball in play.
Good thing not to throw was bad.
Trying to be aggressive just like that.
Robbie Ross is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
That was a bad break for me there.
Stephen Piscotty will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Because now they got all fucking... I have lefties. Or warm someone else up, I'm sure. But I have to go with, yep. Lefties neutralize my bats a lot.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
And yeah, Wade, so, well, at least we'll help them out until Thomas is ready to get going, and we'll see how everything fits in with those guys. On the collision course to do battle with Boston.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to
Got his pitches.
fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Line to the right side. Parker is there. 2 down.
Center fielder number 4.
The lefty's hurt right now.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. And that's inside for...
Well, the lefties are going to have to be productive here.
Working a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Ball 2 now.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
Come on, Dyson, find a way to get a hit here.
Outside and low, 3-0.
He's really being aggressive right now, Matt. Got himself
I almost thought about taking Dyson out for Fowler.
Very often on the fastball. He's ready to swing, and he held up enough to let it go for a ball.
I'll take this pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And with
All right.
in an open base, he wasn't going to see
2 fast guys on, so if Brantley is able to get one to the gap, we could tie the game. Well, Jazz, I can't even rub it in. I will say this, though, even if that's the case, let's be honest. John Cal, at some point, probably is going to get a violation. Such a dumb animation. Why do he have to dive? Why would he dive back on that? And damn it, we're going to keep doing it. So if you guys want to be idiots and keep doing that, fine.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Trust me, kid, I kind of am too. It'd make me care about the NBA a little bit more. It'll be really difficult, though.
And he lays off for ball 1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Crawford will make the play, and the inning is over.
I keep getting guys on base. I just can't come up with anything.
Here, 2-0.
It's the reverse of last game. They got their runs. I got my runs on basically 2 players, and they kept getting hits, but they couldn't get a guy in, and basically it's the roles are reversed.
Here's Brian Dozier.
Running out of outs.
No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Brian.
Running out of outs. Still plenty of time, though.
Called for strike 1.
Good thing, though, is they're using a lefty, because I really need them to use their lefties and get them out the way. Unfortunately, Bumgardner is going to be starting next game, so that's going to kind of hurt that some.
And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. Oh, but look here, the manager's up and out of the dugout.
I felt like he was out, but I can't show him.
That last safe call at first.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
So here's the signal from the bench.
If it would have been more online, he definitely would have been out, but because he had to pull him away from the bag a little, that made it closer than it had to be. But naked eye, I felt like it was an out.
Get a definitive answer on this play.
The Cardinals are challenging.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used
Get off my base.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
I'll take what I can get. GG ump, thank you for getting the call right.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
Crowd, shut up. That wasn't even close.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Grichuk has a read on it. 2 gone.
Offense, where are you? Number 1 in RBIs, home runs, and batting average. Very quiet right now.
Once again, Hyun-Soo Kim. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Into the windup and the pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Dyson's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Giants down in order, but they're on top 2-0. Ready once again, Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
All right.
First pitch on its way. And you wonder about
I thought that was going to hang.
as he misses high with a slider.
I feel like my thumb was twitching to hit the button
Looking
there.
now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Here comes the 1-0. And he pops it
Damn
up
it.
back behind second base. Crawford is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
Right fielder number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Just want to see, is it still... 2 hits. Just getting shut down by the bullpen of 1 relief pitcher. Well, I guess 1 relief pitcher and Derek Law. Law's tired and still shutting us down. 2-1. Grichuk. A glorious home run. Thank you, Randy. That's what he does, hit home runs. He is a power hitter, and it shows.
Farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is
well played.
tattooed. See you later.
A beer sounds good. Thank you guys. 2-1.
Reed Comstock. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
And honestly, I would say I love to manufacture run. But you know what? Fuck it. Home runs, errors, whatever it takes to win, you know?
Curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out
We
there.
can agree on that for the next
Let that happen.
36 hours for sure.
Already happened.
Who are you a fan of, General?
If you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here.
I think everyone in here is happy to see the Giants lose. Even if you don't like the Cardinals, just for until this series is over.
Here's the 3-0.
Ooh, a Dodger fan, huh?
Out of play.
Speaking of the Dodgers, if you look in the upper right, the 9th inning, the Mets were up 7-0 in the 6th inning. Someone doesn't want to go home.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I could have swung, but I laid off. Mets are blowing it like they always do.
Here's the 3-2.
Take my base.
Fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind.
Now I'm gonna have a decision to make here. He bats 5th. Jed bats 6th. Colton bats 7. Colton is a lefty. Do I dare bring Peralta in to play or to hit against the lefty? We'll see. And one if I have the opportunity.
First delivery to him on the way.
Jed 3-2. Let's go. What a fucking monster blast. Let's go. Just like that. Jed motherfucking Jerko. A moonshot. He saw what Grichuk did. It's like, dude, I got you. 448. Watch this. And we have the lead.
I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb.
Oh yeah, show track too. I forgot.
And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
With that exit velocity. Shit, let me get in on the emote here. Hype as fuck right now. I'll leave Colton in now, defensively. Back-to-back monster shots. Grichuk's to center-ish. And my boy, Jed Jerko. This is why
now the 0-1. And that
he gets more playing time. Every time I try to sit this man down, he just keeps getting hits. He keeps being productive, and it's hard to keep that out the lineup. I hit better with Peralta for average, but Jed has so many home runs, it's hard to sit that.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Jed has had a really good second half of the season. It's hard to do it. Thanks, Wicked.
That he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Thank you, thank you.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Weekly hit towards first. And a step on first himself.
Diaz bats 8th. I need to get someone up and throwing because in case
Into the box now.
I used Warren in the last game.
Into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Let me get someone throwing anyway. Secrets actually pitches better against righties, as funny as that is.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short.
That actually kind of works because it lets him play one more inning. Or pitch one more inning for sure. Bowman always gets to stay in, and I get to make a decision in the 8th. But I'll have arms. I'll pinch hit, depending on who they bring in. I have Adams and Fowler I can bring in off the bench.
But before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point.
If it's a lefty, I'll go with Fowler. If it's a righty,
digging in to try it again.
I will go with Adams, and we'll have Adams, Dyson, Brantley, Carpenter, 4 lefties in a row. It's kind of gross. At some point, I'm sure I'd see Smith. Or, yeah. Basically, it depends on what kind of pitcher they bring in, because they're going to pinch hit.
On the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1.
Oh, just like that, 3 quick runs off of basically 2 hits and a walk. 2 home runs and a walk.
Pulled toward right center field. Grichuk would get there.
Wasn't sure.
This one for a long out, number 1.
And just like that, that changes the whole pace of the game. Like, hey, now we're just trying to hang in there and hang on to this lead. Now the pressure's on them to get hits.
He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Yeah, that home run, like, that is why when people ask when I play baseball, like, why do you use that camera view to broadcast? For, that, it's so awesome because it makes those home runs look so much better. Because normally what you have when you hit a home run is you're just showing the player, like, do their personal thing, flip the bat, hold the bat, pose, whatever they do. But with that, you just see the ball fly out the ballpark. It's so nice. 6'2". 6'2", 3'2", 4'2", 5'2", I'll 9'2". I'll take anything I can get right now. I just want to get the W. To go into San Francisco up 2-0, knowing that Bumgarner can only pitch 1 game, that makes you feel good because you get nervous about a game 3, Bumgarner pitching. If it's a blowout, they can take him out early. If it happens to go 5 games, dude can come back in. And that's kind of why I was looking at not keeping Reyes in for so long, because in case it goes a 5th game or 4th game, I could say, you know what, Reyes can pitch game 4 possibly, off 3 days rest. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but we'll see. I'd prefer to sweep him and not have to care. So you guys bringing a righty or lefty? A lefty. So we'll go with Fowler. Never planned on this disaster. Or Peralta. But Fowler because he has better contact and he's a leadoff type hitter.
He'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Who I have raked with this season, batting like 340 off the bench. And Ump is being very generous with the strike zone too.
Not in the big leagues anyway.
Wooden inning. That's good. I like it. That usually means that we're doing something positive. All lefties. I thought about bringing in Peralta and then having Fowler replace Dyson, but I need Dyson's speed.
Here's Gerard Dyson. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Has yet to get a hit. Dodgers 8-7. Mariners beat the Indians. Boston leading the Stros.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball.
I'm looking at the time. Probably not going to sleep until 1 o'clock tonight.
Good two-seam fastball. You have to be
Please, if this game goes extras, it's going to murder my sleep.
Good job to lay off that one, but
I'm committed to finishing this game.
Lifts it into
Bloop, 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 drop, drop, drop.
Damn it. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Fielder number 23, Michael Ripley.
Here's Michael Brantley. His career line against Will Smith, 0-for-4.
Brantley has reached base every time he has stepped up to the plate. I believe he is. Do I want to lie? No, he did. I forgot he got out twice. Thought he was still on his perfect streak. Silly man.
Here comes the 1-0. Soft liner to center. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
3 for 3 last game with a walk. 2 for 4 this game. I'll live with that. And the MVP comes up with a runner on base.
Riding in once again, Matt Carpenter, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Leaning forward, always do on his at-bats.
And this one's in the dirt.
Alright, runner in scoring position. Base hit will score.
That'll be scored a wild pitch.
Terrible swing too.
Looking routine, and then with one base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run. Got to reset.
An extra run makes a big difference right now. Speaking of it being the 8th inning, I need to get I think Trev should be throwing. I think I had him up, yeah.
2 out here and a runner at second.
Curveball is nasty.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
And this is the guy that I want up, my best batter. Lefty, righty, who cares? You want your best guys up. He got him, and then I got Grichuk behind him if he can get on base. However that is, a hit, a walk, doesn't matter.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Check swing. No swing.
Slider away.
Umpire, ball 2.
That's a great check.
A little bit easier to pick that one up since it was so far out the zone.
Ball, the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up though. Strong hands.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And
should have laid off that pitch. Couldn't do anything with it anyway. Hope that they give me ball 3.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he takes ball 3. So
alright, the money pitch.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad.
Grichuk has a lot of power, as we know, because if Grichuk hits a home run, 6-2 would be nice. Be a reality.
And that misses ball 4. So it's first.
Alright, there we go.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Do they switch to a righty or do they leave Smith in? Because this could be dangerous.
Will stand in yet again.
That was a tough take too, because I wanted to swing so bad.
A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point.
A missile into the night. You know I was looking for a home run. Trev's going to come in the pitch to 8th. But let's see if we can get a run or 2 before.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Outside 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is.
I like where this is looking.
Back in the strike zone.
Big pitch.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. This slide into short left center. In comes Kim. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Another big inning with guys on base but can't come through with a hit. That key hit, but it's okay.
Trevor Rosenthal has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Yep. I wasn't even caring for a home run. I'm like, just hit the ball to the outfield. Just try to drive it into the gap and get 2. Hey, we're 6 outs away from going up 2-0. Getting all the pressure on them.
And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches
right,
in that location unless they're looking for it.
Rosenthal has his sign. Here's the 0-1. Swung on it.
The thing about Rosenthal is he has immense power. He can throw 98, 99.
Now here's the drive out to right center field.
Shit.
Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
He's late on it.
Here's the shortstop.
98 miles per hour.
As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive well out to right field. And as Giants fans here on television quite frequently.
Oh, man.
A 2-run blast to straight away. His first homer so far in the series as they take the lead 4-3.
That was 98 and I just get lit up anyway.
Well, people always wonder why some
He's right on it.
So much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise.
And that's what kills you. I've had 3 innings this game where I've left people on second base, third base.
Here's Buster Posey now.
Or not necessarily second and third, but runner or 2 runners in scoring position and can't come through. And then just like that, 2 pitches. Try to blow the fastball by him, 98 miles per hour. Hits it the other way because he's late on the pitch, barely able to make contact. It's a double, and then give up a home run.
Real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
The Giants being the Giants, that's what they do though. They're just as annoying as the Cardinals are with the late inning magic.
You have to be ready to hit, and that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
And that's what you want too. You want Trev because he has the power to just blow it by people. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to bring him in.
Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Now in the box.
I have to work all the way back to trying to get my big bats up. So I think it's Comstock up next. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. Nothing in 1.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it. But, man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the...
As a Dodgers fan, I'm sure you feel that way. As a Cardinals fan that's seen them in the playoffs an awful lot. Dating all the way back to their really Kent Bonds days, they've been a major pain in the ass in the playoffs. I feel like every time they play, when it's close, the Giants always come up with the hit, and it drives me nuts.
That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
It froze.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Thought he had the.
If you refresh, it should be okay. Cause I just checked it. It doesn't look like there's any skip things on my skip frames or anything. So
I like what I'm seeing right now.
yeah.
And then goes away.
As a Cardinal fan, I would love the opportunity just to be at this point, just to be in the playoffs. I know the route they'd have to go. Beating the Diamondbacks would be tough.
Comes on a ball and 2 strikes, and a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And a neck-high fastball that time. 2 out, nobody on.
Why couldn't it just be a solo shot? Why did it have to be a 2-run home run?
And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Yeah, it was a great battle there. And he was 1 strike away from putting him away.
Yeah, look, it beat me to
You
it.
hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder.
Clearly no confidence in his fastball.
He'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
As long as it doesn't result in a second one.
Here comes the 0-1.
Can't really afford to give up another run right now.
Behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Prefer that he just get the out at this point.
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And that's going to land foul.
The Maiden one that's the one that hurts. I could have helped myself out by getting that one a little bit higher.
On the ground to the left side. Played on the backhand. And the throw to first is in.
The one with Crawford, I couldn't do anything. He was just right on it. Sitting fastball, and I gave it right to him.
It's now 4-3.
Are we gonna ready? Yep. So Comstock, Diaz. No, Comstock, Jed, Wong, Diaz, and then my lefties. After the pitcher spots, I have to at least get an opportunity for Carpenter to get it done.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
They have no lefties unless they bring in Jaime. Alright, Comstock.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off.
Bring in Trevor Rosenthal up in the count. Gives up a double to Maben. Barely made contact, but because he throws so hard, it didn't matter. And Crawford, 2 pitches later, deposited into right field. 2-3 rows in.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
Alright, let's see if we can respond.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His
Key, if I lose this game, is runners left on. Left 7 on. Too many. Too many in scoring position.
Ready with the 3-1. High pop-up. Moustakis just to the left of the mound. 1 out.
Third baseman number 3, Chad.
Here's Jed Jerko now. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
Damn it.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Yep, a lot of pop-ups this game. Lots.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Kim looks up.
Yes! Jerko, he tied it! He ties it! Yes! There is still hope. We control just as hard.
Well, he clearly didn't miss that pitch. He's so strong. If you look at the extension on that ball, he just really muscled it out of the ballpark when it comes down to it.
Second baseman number 16, Colton.
Thinking about what I want to do here. Remy, what's up?
Stand in as he will take a look at strike one.
Jed Jerko, man.
Down the pipe. No hits to this point.
Do I want to go with Leak? Do I want to risk? He has so many pitches. He has a sinker. He can keep the ball down. Because he's not going to be in the rotation, so I can go with that.
Comes set and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Yeah, I can surprise you. I can definitely do that.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Trevor Rosenthal, ERA of 18.
I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And the Dodgers win 8-7. I see it up there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A fastball
2-2.
down near the shoe tops.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes.
Yes, let's go.
Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home run.
Back-to-back. And just like that, the Cardinals retake the...
First homer here in the series.
Oh my god, this game is just making me so emotional right now. I think Remy blessed chat and blessed the Cardinals by walking in. Yep, they were up 7-0 and they lost 8-7. What a crazy game.
This ball game has been turned on its head.
Now batting, shortstop, let me Diaz.
And Adams will pinch hit.
And that'll bring up Alexis Diaz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Like, we need another run. We need to keep. You need to keep this up. We need to do more. We need to make it a 6-4 game.
Pitch on the way, and this is fouled at the plate. 1 out, nobody on.
Hey, this is a big one. Damn, good pitch.
Wow, what makes it so tough?
I believe the Dodgers are up 2-0.
For the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the
now.
change.
The Dodgers are up 2-0. The Mariners should be
ready on 1 and 2. Misses ball
1-0. I think the other series are 1-0. Well, you shut the hell up.
Here's the 2-2. And he lays off, so it's
What the count for? And I'll take my base. Adams will come in. They have no lefties, so they're going to get hammered by lefties here. Adams, Dyson, Brantley, and Carpenter. The longer it goes, the more confident I am in we pulling this game out. We being able to pull this game out with proper analysts, sorry.
Adams will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
From the excitement of taking the lead in the 7th, the disappointment of giving it right back up the very top half of the inning, to taking it right back.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
2-0 early. We score in the bottom of the 6th, 3 to make it a 3-2 game. Bowman gets to stay in the pitch the 7th. Give up 2 in the 8th to go back behind.
Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away.
Yeah, Posey. Well, Dyson for sure will bat.
Move up the second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big.
That's what the playoffs are all about. It's always the little guys that make the difference. Carpenter was a star in game 1 for sure, but Brantley, 3 hits. Not that he's a little guy. Reyes, great game. This game, Jed Jerko, 2 home runs. Go-ahead home run, ties it. Colton Wong, shitty end of the season, slumping, still leave him in as a starter. Comes in with a huge hit.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series, and it's now 7-4.
Big City Adams. Like DJ Khaled says, and another one. And another one. Late inning magic, man.
Especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs.
George Conto answers the call.
Killing that bullpen.
This one on to the 9th inning without any trouble.
Hey, I said I wanted one more. We got 2. So again, O's going to come in the pitch with a 3-run lead.
Stepping in now, Gerard Dyson. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced.
Does he pitch the last game?
Tapped up the first baseline.
See, I didn't really have a reaction there. Like, I just had a smile, and I was just like, wow. Oh, yeah, you're right about that, Warps. And that's something that I noted early in the stream, like super early. I was saying with the Giants, the key is to get to their starters early because their bullpen is substandard. All I have to do is get to the bullpen, and then, of course, later in the series, if it goes 4 or 5, it helps because they're going to be a little more taxed.
And look out, as Allen ran in and got him.
But right now, no pun intended, I hold all the cards. Some say they're origami.
Feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Okay, fine. I'm up 3. There's no need to run. No need to run, fine.
Into the box, Michael Brantley.
Pitch out.
And a pitch out, nothing doing.
He got me back for when I drilled that dude earlier. And he got him good.
4 runs here in this.
So, if I can close this out, I was saying no pun intended. I hold all the cards in this series. They have to pitch, obviously, Bumgarner game 3. They were. I pitch Waka game 3. If I lose, if the series goes 5 games, I set myself up really well because Martinez didn't pitch long, nor Reyes kind of did, but I can go with both of them off of 3 days rest pending their stamina. I can go with Waino. I have so many options. They have no choice but to pitch their best guy.
Right center, in there, a base hit.
But we got a chance to blow this shit open. I hit Moustakis. I didn't mean to. I was ahead in the count, and I threw a fastball in, and it like bounced off his knee. Tried to bust his kneecap.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
I wanted it.
Nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kim going back.
Ground roll double. That works. That was terrible base running by me, by the way. It would have been the bases loaded if they wouldn't have bounced over. Their walk, the bases loaded, Comstock will come in. I feel pretty good right now. I was hoping it was, but I'll accept the result. A hit here destroys this game. Basically, this at-bat determines what happens. No, it doesn't. Oh, sit down. I'm bringing in Leak for an inning. I know you don't normally bring in a starter, but I'm not wasting the bullpen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and he pops it.
Damn it.
And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for
the only thing I didn't want is something hit in the infield, ground or air.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up and nothing productive comes out of that.
The man of the hour, though. Where the inning started, Jed Jerko. Damn, he almost killed his own player.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Here's a
batting around.
1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. This one's chopped foul right.
Damn, I thought that was gonna catch the corner.
1 and 2.
Bad swing by me.
Hit hard back up the middle.
Inning over.
And he'll go the short way to retire the side.
I don't feel so bad because I'd have been a double play.
So a very good outburst.
But,
Runs come across
alright.
and allow them to take the lead. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. The Cardinals are out in front, 8-4.
I didn't really think this out very well.
Brett Cecil comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top.
I don't really want to bring in Leak. I have my reasons why. Maybe tomorrow.
Now at the plate, Jarrett Parker.
I'm gonna keep us in suspense. I don't try to, trust me. Alright, General. Thanks for stopping in. I'll see how I do against them tomorrow. Just want to finish this out, and then games 3 and 4 tomorrow night. Or maybe just game 3. Hell, maybe 3, 4, and 5. We'll see.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding
So,
a way to get on.
I don't want to jinx myself. Assuming I win this game, this is the plan for tomorrow night.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
If I win this game, I will play games 3, 4 tomorrow.
Down the line, but a foul ball.
And 5. I'm finishing this series tomorrow. If I win with a sweep, that means I would have only played 1 game. I will play game 1 of the NLCS. If otherwise, I will finish the NLDS. So for sure, minimum, I'm playing 2 games tomorrow.
A reminder that post-game highlights will follow the conclusion of this playoff matchup, so stick around right after this one ends.
But that's the plan. Appreciate everybody sticking through after the first game. It's been a long stream with all the cutscenes and all that stuff. It's eventful games.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Definitely appreciate the support.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
And hopefully going to San Francisco will be a short stay.
And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
7, 8, 9. Okay. Just aware of where we're at.
Here comes the 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
This is a pitch I think
almost there
in this game. A cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Nick Hundley will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hundley, huh?
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at it.
Madison Bumgarner, get a whole day to think about how I'm going to have to deal with him. I've faced him twice this season. The first time, I knocked him out the game in the second inning with 7 runs. The second time, 8 shutout innings. Which Madison do we get?
9,000 on their feet. And he misses there, 1-2.
But more importantly, Walker's pitching. Will Walker be able to match whatever he does? There we go. 2-0. Looking at the highlights of this one will definitely be interesting. This was a very eventful game down the stretch. Even though Rosenthal had a tough one. Like how my guys are so amped. They deserve it after that one. No, they were amped at the 3-0 one, but this one was a good one. Jed Jerko, the homer, heard around the world. Colton Wong with the huge one. Yep, Snake Eater. Just needed some Metal Gear in there. I'm gonna show the first one he hit or the second one. So, AZ Kid, you'll be able to see here really quick. Well, how long these highlights take. A lot of home runs in this one. I had 4, they had 1. Two games took, and let me see something too. 3 hours, 16 minutes to play 2 games. Ouch. That was a really good game though. So this is how it started. Posey with the double to right after Crawford hit a double. RBI number 1. Stakis got me early right after. A single towards the line, 2-0. And it was 2-0 for a long time. Randall Grichuk, the bomb to left center, trying to knock it out the stadium. 2-1. Pretty excited. Like, hey, we cut into the lead. Comstock draws a walk. Next batter, Jed Jerko, the moonshot to upper deck and left field. 3-2, Cardinals take the lead, super excited. I was pumped on that, I'm sure it sounded like that on the clip. Then, that was with 2 guys on, if you remember. I believe that was first and second. I'm sorry, no, that was second and third, I think. 2 guys on base. We can't take advantage. After giving up a double to Maiden, this pitch. Tried to throw a fastball in and he was sitting on it. Just clears the wall, 4-3. And then we answer. Jed to the bullpen. 4-4. That one like mentally hurt me. 4-4. And then Colton Wong. A no-doubt home run. For one of the least likely guys to hit a home run in the lineup. 5-4. Adams pinch hits. 7-4. Other way. Mr. Everyone wants to shift to the right because he can't hit to the left. Hits the opposite field home run. 7-4 Cardinals. Don't think they'll show 8. And then the line out to Jed. Game over. What a game. What a game.
I don't understand.